put their name and brand themselves more. So if they are listing Pi or they are putting Pi in their platforms and they are talking about futures, that all it means people are buying a product that they are fully aware that is not yet there, but once it goes maybe open minute and stuff like that, it will be delivered, which means they are indirectly listing real Pi, or that's the real Pi that's there. It's not a fake. And it's real, like this. I would say it's real, and it's they are being promised that okay, when it goes open minute, you will receive so and so product. But now, if it's real, then an exchange promise you or an exchange promise an IOU or a feature about Pi. Because if it wasn't, why would they use Pi trademark? Why would they use their logo? Why would they use their color? Unless Pi got team needs to take legal action. And if you guys watch the most recent post I posted about BitBoy that he said about it 2 years ago, if you look at that video, he whispered at the end that Pi Cut team has been negotiating. A lot of people never even knew that BitBoy was in Pi Network for a longer period of time than just recently that he came public. But he posted Pi Network video 2 years ago on his YouTube channel. You can go and look that up. And he was talking about it. I think that's where he gained a lot of his subscribers, or a lot of his referrals. So he said in that video that a lot of people are calling Pi scam, first of all, and now Pi were negotiating to be. He had an insight that Pi were negotiating for one to be listed on exchanges 2 years ago. Now, if he said that 2 years ago he had an insight about that, and Pi comes public. Let me not say Pi goes public. A lot of exchanges went crazy on Pi just end of 2022. I don't believe there's any coincidence about that. There must be something that must have gone on behind the scenes. And let's not forget the fact that let's put social media a little bit apart and understand that real life exists also. And in real life, we'll have contracts and we'll have privacy and we'll have a lot of things that will not be disclosed on social media because of whatever reason. So I believe, my personal opinion, I believe those exchanges know exactly what they're doing, and the court team also know exactly what is going on. So, but they will not just disclose everything just like that. They might have signed some contracts of no NDA, non-disclosure and stuff like that. But there's, like I said, there's no fire without smoke. Everything happened for a reason. All these big influencers also, they're coming at this point in time. Come on now, let us be realistic and see what things that happen, and let us not forget not to mix social media and real life, because at the end of the day, those are two different lives, right? So thank you guys for listening.
Yep, Peter, I think
Can you hear me, brother? I just wanted to ask my camera that. So my camera, when we see a lot of these prices, in your personal opinion, you would say that is true. I'm not getting any offer. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can get you now. So when we see a lot of these prices that are on these exchanges, whether we want to list them as IOU, spot, whatever futures, what we would say is, when we see a Pi sold for $70,000, that's factual. There's someone that wants to pay $70,000, so the price of Pi is more than peanuts. Is that what we're trying to say? Please, can you? I didn't get your question clearly. Peter delivering that. Please, can you ask it again? Yes. So, okay. So just for an example, we have Atlantis listed 1.5 for $70,000, and you're working, and you feel like these exchanges wouldn't come out and say something without the facts, without the data. Yeah. So what I'm trying to have an understanding is, let's be clear here. Pi is worth more than peanuts. Is that correct? I believe Pi is worth more than peanut. I believe Pi would be more than $1. Probably more than, I believe. pie will be more than peanuts actually. So if that answers your question or you want me to break that down, I don't know.
Thank you, brother. You can break it down. You can break it down if you want to, but
Because honestly speaking, I don't know how these exchanges work. Honestly, I don't really know how these exchanges work, and if they're just playing and pushing the prices on their platform is because they believe in the project and they're seeing the way they are building it and their utility. And also, they admire the fact that the core team don't get pressurized regardless anything that's going on. They just stay focused and they care less about the noise that's going on. And that shows a lot of confidence. It brings a lot of confidence in whosoever. Like imagine somebody that they are good in what they're doing, but they don't want to go public. It just stay private. It shows a lot of confidence in themselves that the result will speak for themselves. And technically, it attracts a lot of people, and they attract a lot of individuals want to know like what is really going on in this project. Like, why I don't want to miss out. And I think that's why we see these exchanges coming out and putting it out, and they don't want to miss into this project. They don't want to be like, oh, I wasn't the one that they enlisted, during this period of time, and I wasn't. So everybody's trying to catch up, and so I think that's what is actually going on. But I personally, I believe I would not be peanuts, and I even noticed that yesterday. I don't know. I was searching. I don't know what I was searching on App Store. I found out that iBridge is on App Store, and that's when I posted it on my Twitter page. That iBridge is already on App and Play Store. So then a lot of people started confirming it.
Bro, I meant to tell you, I just found that out yesterday too. It's on Android and iOS. I just downloaded it as well to check it out. My bad for interrupting you.
Nah, you didn't. So I think a lot of things preparing behind that, and I think the only credible, let me say the only exchange we've not heard of talk about or listing Pi is Binance. And if they're not, it means, they're working something, they know something about, everything that's going on. And why is it that iBridge has been linked with BNB chain? It's a lot of connectivity with all of this going on. So each and everybody is free to do their own research, it's just what it is.
I started to cut you off. We also have PiPay on the B2B network on Binance.
I get rumors about that. I have to check. And in fact, I think since last year or so, there have been Pi is on Binance, but it's not like it doesn't have a value or something like that.
No, Pi has been listed on. Okay, this is the thing. Pi was whitelisted on a lot of exchanges. Like I don't know, I mean I say a lot, 3 to 4 exchanges like a year ago or so, right? But it wasn't that popular like this now. Like it wasn't that crazy. Like what happened now that they even like put it out like features and IOUs, because Binance have whitelisted Pi for a very long time now on their platform. So yeah, it's just the end of 2022 that it really gained momentum and popularity that a lot of people are going crazy online about it.
Yeah, and about these exchanges, I think like if from my perspective, I think somehow it's good. Like I think we can't like really tell what's going on because we don't know what the core team is doing, and sometimes the mods will tell us that we should just let it be that way. That it's better we don't know what's going on. That's very like a fragile community. So let's not complicate things further. Let's just keep it that way. So I think somehow it's good that the core team to reserve some of this information for us. So that, because imagine just exchange listing, like the community went out. What if the core team now said that they know something about this or some kind of, like, it will be crazy. So like, it's somehow, and Yeah, it's good anyways. It's good. And I like the way things are going. So,
Well, Pi Clubhouse, this makes me think of only one situation. It makes me, I've been in this space since 2019, 2020, Pi Cameroon. Just a few months ago, we were bartering. Everyone was fine.
I even had to sell some of my NFTs for some Pi.
Bro, you know where I was coming to. You know where I was coming to. So now we had people bartering. And, we had all these people bartering. They're trying to convince people that Pi wasn't worth anything, So go ahead and accept, some New Balances, buy some New Balances for 900 Pi. Or go ahead and accept,
who the hell would do that
for 700 Pi. Or it's fine, bro. Pi isn't worth anything. You can buy an old computer for 2,700 Pi. We were seeing stuff like that. So, now we're coming into one of those situations where, like we said before, if you scan finance out of their Pi, they will find you and they will come. I don't know. I know Pi Cameroon probably got something to say with this one. I'll yield the mic. I'm letting it play this.
Come on now. It's getting interesting.
Hello.
Let's just say the way the Cotton, even the way when the Cotton came public and declared that they have nothing to do with those exchanges. When we read those statements, you see the choices of their word. It means a lot. When you go through those statements, the choices of their word mean a lot, And like everything has a reason. There's no, like I said, everything always has a reason why it has to happen that way. Technically, it happened at the end of 2020, 2022. Who knows what's gonna happen in 2023 ongoing? Why is it that CoinMarketCap tweeted and deleted it? What happened?
yeah, it feels like there's a lot of background stuff going on that in fact, even CoinMarketCap posting about that, like, I think maybe they just got a call from maybe Nicolas and like, oh, are you blowing our cover? What's going on? Like, it's skeptical anyways. And okay, Freedom, I think you can have the mic. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Seriously, it's actually a nice conversation from everyone. And I must say, what Pi Cameroon is actually talking about is actually very, very valid. I think I'm a pioneer myself, and I've been mining Pi for years, and I'm a strong supporter of Pi. And one of the reasons why I supported Pi from day one is because it doesn't take me a penny to actually mine Pi. Because the reality is, I knew Bitcoin when Bitcoin was actually worthless, and the reality remains that a lot of people actually faded Bitcoin all because the value was not there. And looking at Pi generally, the foundation of Pi, the reason why Pi was actually created was to unite a world, an ecosystem, a crypto ecosystem whereby everybody can actually have a share of the technology, the blockchain technology and cryptocurrency at large. And back to the point of Pi Cameroon, I realized that a lot is actually going on in the background that a lot of us don't really know about. And given that I've actually spent a couple of years in the space, I've come to realize that there's always this non-disclosure of agreement between exchange and project owners that they can't really talk about how projects would actually be listed or the dates which a project will be listed. Now, if you look at Binance, before now, Binance do announce announce project listing before they list it, and over some time, I think they stopped such activity because I think they feel such activity normally cause a prior pump to such coin. So you look at Binance, they just list project without even announcing the listing of the project, and that tells you that it's actually where we're actually moving to. And aside that, one thing I want to assert is the fact that Pi is actually in the hands of people who are not really into crypto as such, because I've come to realize that majority of people who are actually mining Pi does not really